Hello, my name's Renee, and I don't know, I just kind of had this urge to make a video. It's been a pretty tough year. So, a little bit about me. I'm half white, I'm half Mexican. I live in Texas. Okay, so the point of this video, I'm sorry, I'm really awkward. I'm not one of those perfect YouTubers, whatever. Uh, Earlier this year, before the whole pandemic or whatever, I was working at Sally Beauty, and I love my job. I love helping people with their hair and, kind of be a hair doctor and whatnot. But after, COVID happened, everybody was laid off. So I ended up going to work for my mom's stepdad with his business, which he repairs appliances and whatnot. Well, for the past, let's see, that was back in March up until December. Let's see, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. That's like 9 months. It's like having a baby. I would drive an hour there and an hour back. And I spent 10 hours a day there. So it was like a total of 60 hours a week that I would spend there. And I was answering phone calls, dealing with warranty, troubleshooting, handling customer escalations. And to be honest, it was killing my soul. Like, I just felt like I was dying every day. I would come home and I would just feel like I was falling apart. It's just been such a rough year. And, well, a couple weeks ago, I was driving one of the company vehicles. And it's nighttime, of course. I'm rolling in to the house around 7 o'clock. But while I'm driving, a deer hits the car. And I had been praying before that, like literally, I think 10 minutes before the deer hit the car. God, what do you want me to do? Because I just felt like my fire was dying. Like, it's like, what is my actual purpose? I'm trying to be the light in the world, but you deal with all these hateful people. Oh man, dude. So I'm driving, a deer hits the car. I'm shooken. It hits one of the mirrors off of the side, and well, needless to say, I kind of took that as a sign from God saying, no more. It was like all of the stress and all of the hateful people I dealt with on a daily basis just manifested into this deer that hit the car. That makes sense. That's what it felt like. Like, I was so shooken. So I took that as a sign to quit, and of course, they were not understanding. And I know that I was making pretty good money working that job. I mean, freaking A, it was like 60 hours out of the week. Like, I literally had no time or energy to do anything to better myself. And so, I got in contact with my old boss at Sally's, and I asked her if there was any way that I could possibly come back, because I liked that job. I liked helping people with their hair and, anything to do with beauty. Anything beauty. It doesn't just have to be, the aesthetics of hair or makeup and stuff. I mean, like, just what makes the world beautiful. And so I might have the job. I'm pretty excited for that, and it'll be part-time. But honestly, I feel like this has been a time, just this whole year, for us to realize, like, what's really important. God slows us down for a reason, and there's always a reason for the detour. While I was working at that other job, I got addicted to smoking again, and I was doing kratom. I used to be an alcoholic years ago, and God kind of shot me straight, and this is difficult to talk about. But yeah, I used to be an alcoholic, and before that I was a stoner, and I got sober, and then when I started working at this appliance place, I was so stressed out, I started smoking and I started doing kratom to help to numb myself from the pain. So, yeah, it was just a very toxic situation. And you know what? If you're in a toxic situation right now and everything in your body is telling you to leave, you need to leave because you can't run yourself empty. You can't run yourself dry like that. And I understand that, everybody has bills to pay and kids to take care of and mortgages and whatnot. But when it's all said and done, if you don't take care of yourself, none of that stuff can really get taken care of either. Just find the time to be alone, away from all the distractions from social media, even YouTube. Just find alone time with yourself and God and just go inward. Because everything in this country and in this world right now is trying to divide everybody, even divide you against yourself, make you question yourself. One word I want to talk about is the word sovereign. I came to this realization shortly after I quit my job. The word sovereign means to have rulership, and it's like a king or a queen, like you have rulership. So here we are looking to the left and to the right for answers. And one side blames the other side, and it's very argumentative. We need to stop letting the sovereignty be outside of ourselves, and we need to start going in and have sovereignty within ourselves. Be the ruler of yourself. Don't look outside of yourself for the answers. Nobody owns you. Nobody can make you do anything that you don't want to do. Take back your power. I looked up the word power and the root for it and what it means. It actually means to be able to. So what are you able to do with yourself? Like, what can you do right now for the